Hi Capricorn, thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your another love message reading. As you can see, I already shuffled and pull out the card and put it on the table because I just really wanted to focus on the message, delivering the message, and make this reading very concise. So this is a free-flowing intuitive, I would say narrative, yeah, free-flowing intuitive reading, and please take it as it resonates. If you have to reverse the role, please do that and take whatever you feel like you are connecting with. So this is your energy and this is the person you are dealing with, any person that the major energy that you are entangled with at this moment. So let's see what you have. Your current energy is fortune, will, and five of water. So I really feel like that, Capricorn, you currently feeling hopeful. And hopeful for about what? Hopeful about that you can feel, that you can almost like a sensory um perception that you are getting, that something gonna change the reality, the way you are experiencing it. And that has something to do with five of water. Five of, like what I'm feeling from this, that you are a very emotional deep, like your emotional depth is pretty significant. You are not a shallow water fish, you know what I mean. You really dive deep when it comes to emotion, when it comes to feeling, and you feel a lot. Whether you express it or not, that's a whole different thing. And maybe in your life, you the kind of depth that you hold when you are bringing yourself in a kind of relationship, you often get very disappointed by not getting that intensity back, that depth back. And over the period of time, it kind of created a sense of deep sorrow and sense of, like, almost like you started believing that it's better not to even go there because nobody there. You started believing that there will be nobody who can actually love you in that level, who can love you that deeply. And it created a certain sense of loneliness within you. It's like it created a certain sense of loneliness, certain sense of, I'm not gonna get it, that kind of mentality, because you feel like you had many connection before, different kind of connection, and everywhere you felt that lack of depth from the other person that you're involved with. And that created a deep rooted sadness within you. But something is telling you, right now you can intuitively feel that things are gonna change. You don't know, not necessarily how, why you are feeling that, but you are feeling that in your gut, that something is changing. Whether you are feeling certain change within your own behavior, how you feel, or you can it's almost like animals who can sense earthquake before the earthquake actually happens. That kind of sensation I'm getting, that something gonna change, and it's gonna be for your good, and you can feel that. That's where you are right now. And the person you are dealing with or energetically connected with, they are like, I don't know, this they are like, they are also in a certain sense of knowing, in the zone of certain sense of knowing, and they want to wait for it. Whatever it is, whether it's a love or emotional fulfillment, they want to wait for something, because they don't want to talk, they don't want to come and approach, they don't want to take action right now, because they feel like the time is not right, and they feel like it's worth waiting. So they are patiently waiting, even though there is a lot, I'm feeling like there is a deep urge to finally have words around their feelings, but they are holding that back. not because of anything else, only because they feel like they are kind of person who believes in timing, and they feel like that this is not the time hasn't arrived yet, and they have to, and they are quite content by being in the kind of patience kind of mode. They're quite content with that. That's what their current energy is. Your external energy is horse in reverse and black in reverse. See that? You But externally you are not doing either. It's almost like internally you are feeling that something is changing, but then you don't wanna jinx it by doing something, by sharing those kind of, oh, I'm feeling something is happening. You are just keeping it to yourself. But you know that regarding to your emotional, like the sorrow that you have been carrying, the deep sense of loneliness, that's gonna change. How, when, you don't know all this, but you know that's gonna change soon. And you are like, on the surface you are coming actually pretty, you are also not, you are not communicating too much, you are not sharing too much, you are just like 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 nurturing those kind of omen inside you. And it's like you are not, there is no rush on an external level. If like people around you will not even guess that what's going on inside, because you are very calm and composed on the surface. You are doing your whatever you do like on your daily basis, nothing significantly changing. Or but you are not really holding, you are not communicating, you are something, you are holding back, you're also holding back. But because you don't want to jinx anything, you just want everything to happen in its own time, because you know something is changing. So you both are very connected, but I'm feeling like there is you guys are not really communicating like verbally, but energetically you are so connected, because you guys almost feeling the vibration of the similar kind of energy. Their outer, like, they, on the contrary, like on the surface, like people, like how they are coming off, they are coming off someone who is like very vocal about, not what they feel, but very vocal about, like, they want to change their life. They want to, like, they are very vocal about their emotion. They are very vocal about, but there is something they are not like unloading everything. It's like almost like they're talking about how it is important to address their emotion. There's a lot of expression when it comes to emotion. There are a lot of expression. They are very passionately communicating about things, and they are like, they're not showing that like, there is a little bit of secretive energy that I'm getting, like overall, like people can feel like, there is something underneath, but they cannot really pinpoint where what it is. So there is a certain sense of secrecy that coming off from their energy. And they're like, they deeply, they know patience is like a Sagittarius card. They deeply know this kind of, they have this higher knowing of that universe is working on its own, and it's gonna be all right. There is a deep sense of, spirituality, deep sense of optimism there. But on the surface they are not talking about that. They're talking about something very passionate. They are maybe talking about how passionate they are about their work. They're talking about how passionate about all the other things. But there is something, maybe they have some Scorpio placement somewhere, maybe ascending Scorpio, or Scorpio Mercury, or something like that. There is a something that is little hidden, and it's not very deceptive. We don't have to bring our own business to the public. And they're not, but whenever they're talking about, people can sense that they are very passionate being. And you can also sense that they are very passionate if you don't know each other that well. But there is something that is, there is some kind of mysterious aura around them, because they are not talking about how spiritual they are, how spiritually evolving they are. They are not talking, they are not bringing that part of them onto the surface yet. Okay, this is emotional realm. So how you feel emotionally, we got 8 of wands. Yes, emotionally you are charged up. You know, this almost like you almost like this psychic knowing that something gonna change. It's really exciting you. It's really giving you a lot of optimism. It's really giving you hope. You also started kind of in your emotion, not, you're not doing externally, you're not talking to anybody, you are not voicing those things, you are not putting that out in the air. What you're doing inside, you feel this kind of energy, you feel this passion, and you feel like you are almost like you are also visualizing the future, how it's gonna be like to be with someone, or maybe possibly with this person. I don't know whether you know this person. I really don't know whether you already know this person or not, but there is a, you kind of feel like somebody is coming, you are almost gonna get the love that you always desire, always longed for, and you are kind of, you are kind of, like dreaming about it. You are like, oh, it's gonna be so nice, I'm gonna be, we can do this, we can do that. There's a lot of future projection, future visualization, at your emotional level, and it's really giving you a lot of happiness, whether you share it or not. Because I feel like on the surface you are pretty nonchalant, you are pretty, but this is like a lot of things that going on inside. Eight of Wands, which is also like you are thinking very optimistically, you're thinking very expansion, you're emotionally, you are feeling like there is something, whole new world is about to be like opening up to you, and you are kind of visualizing what you, how, what kind of role you are going to be playing, what you going to do with this, like what like this is like a, because you waited for that for entire life, that kind of acceptance, that kind of recognition with the same frequency, same vibration of emotional depth that you have longed for, waited for your entire life. Emotionally, they are emperor in divorce. Emotionally, they're like, no, I'm not gonna be like go-getter. They are not a go-getter. Like emotionally, they are very mysterious. I'm getting this energy, like they show very much passionate outer energy, but inner energy, when it comes to their own need, when it comes to their core, they are pretty balanced. They are not like go-getter. They are like, they have a high sense of spirituality when it comes to their own emotion, when it comes to their own need and how to code themselves, how to be centered. They are very spiritual, and on the surface they are very passionate, but emotionally, look at this, it's like, no, they are not gonna they are not gonna like grab the bull by their horns. They are, there is a certain sense of tenderness, there is a certain sense of gentleness that I'm getting, and they want to go by that, because with the patience and the air, messenger of air, there is no rush. They don't want to rush when it comes to the matter of heart, when it comes to their emotional stability, when it comes to their centeredness, like core centeredness. They don't rush things. When it comes to external things, achieving some kind of project, this and that, communicating this and that, they are very passionate. But when it comes to them, they are passionate, but their passion is like a looming passion. It's not like a forceful passion, like I'm gonna do it by hook or crook, not like that. They have a certain sense of balance, they have certain sense of moderation. Again, patience is moderation, that kind of sense. I'm again getting into the, like in there. 2 5 of water and 5 of pentacle. 5 of pentacle, it is like a Mercury in Taurus. Like Mercury in Taurus is like the thinking. Mercury gives us how we think, and Taurus is all about, like how can I make my life stable by having things, like by making things available to my disposal. Like that is the motto, like. And the 5 of pentacles, I feel like that you have been feeling quite, you are not feeling like, you are not allowing yourself to feel like, oh, maybe I need this in order for have this kind of in depth of love. You are not minimizing or scaling yourself smaller than you are by putting more expectation onto you or out of yourself. You know what I'm trying to say? Sometimes we do things because we are not ready to accept the reality. We tell ourselves that we are not ready because we are fearful that maybe the actual thing when you're gonna get, it kind of scares us, so we tell, oh, we are not ready, I have to build this skill first, I have to do this first, I have to have that, I have to have this in order to attain that. That is like a self-reductive notion that we put on put that on ourselves, so that we don't have to face the reality and the acceptance of the reality, that kind of things. You are not entertaining that. You are very optimistic right now, like with the Sagittarius card. There is no sense on your emotional level, there is no place for negative talk, there is no place for like reduce yourself to something that you are not, and there is no place for that. There is eight of one. It's all about Jupiterian energy, expansion, your confidence. You are thinking big about yourself. You matter. You are who you are, and that is big enough to have everything that you want in life. That kind of optimism is kind of, you're really riling up, really firing your emotion, and you have no place for those kind of lackluster mentality, those kind of holding back kind of mentality. Oh, I need to do this first in order to get that. It's like one after another gets adds on to the list, and we never get to receive what we actually receive. We are not doing all this. Look at this person, Ace of Cups. They are like, they has a new sense, a surge of love they are feeling. They are feeling a lot of pure, like almost like this love does not, it's not really conditional, it's not really expecting, it's not really calculating, but it's just there. It's just there. It doesn't need any kind of extra effort to bring that love for them to feel it. It just constantly nurturing their emotion, because they feel this kind of deep sense of love. That's what I got in the beginning also, that they are so content, that they feel like this is worth waiting for. This is worth waiting for. They don't want to rush things. I really feel like you guys are not really, maybe you guys could be know each other, maybe as a friend or colleagues, or just know like a neighbor or whatever, but I really don't think that you guys have like like relationship already. But it could be, you guys are coming back after a long pause. It could be that. Take it as it resonates. But I'm getting that two people just, they both want this deep love, but they are not yet explore it together, but about to. That's what I'm getting. But it could be otherwise. They're feeling this kind of sense of, and this love is not just for, for their lover. They are reserving this for their lover. They are also loving themselves. They are not rushing. When you don't rush yourself and you are content with that, that is self-love. That is self-love, because you are giving yourself time. You are not saying go on the clock. No, you are respecting your own space. You are respecting your own pacing, your own your own energy and frequency, and that is self-love. So there is a lot of actually calmness and love for, like there is just a constant flow of emotional softness, gentleness, tenderness, all these kind of things that they are feeling inside. The Hangman in reverse, I'm feeling like that this is the similar kind of replication of what you are feeling emotionally. You really feel that you are on point, your intuition is on point. You are really feeling that you are about to reach the ground. You're about to make this deep love. It's not just something that people don't get. It's not just something which only lives in mythology and only lives in people's imagination. This is like you are touching the ground. You are touching the surface. You are touching the reality. You have been suspended in that kind of thought that with like you never got to share your deep love. You never got that label of you know like understanding and maturity when it comes to love, that can give you this sense of fulfillment, that can give you that, yes, this is something worth fighting for, this is something worth investing for, this is something worth dying for. You know what I mean? You always feel like that is always in your mind, but somehow now you can feel emotionally that it's reachable. Is something is transforming into reality just in front of your eyes, and you can feel that transformation, you can feel that that something is about to change. It's like on the verge of a new age, and you feel like you're almost gonna touch that. That is the feel I'm getting. And they are emotionally feeling, as we are going with this energy, they are emotionally feeling that, okay, now they are getting ready, slowly but surely, to take a step. They also have a lot of, maybe they also have a lot of earth element. It could be vice versa reading as well. Because I'm getting that this person is like, when it comes to love, when it comes to emotion, when it comes to devotion, they don't rush at all, because they want to make sure that they don't want to do anything just because of the hormonal urge, like adrenaline rush. They want to do things because it's coming from their soul, and something that they can actually translate into something reality, something tangible, something that they can hold on to and build upon. You are dealing with another Capricorn. There is a little bit of Capricornic Taurus energy I'm getting with this. But they are moving towards, like a little bit of, like exposure. Maybe they are gonna emotionally, they are ready to show a little bit of, and I like expression that they have this kind of love for you, or something like that. They are gonna do something very small, but it's gonna sound very grounded. That kind of approach that they wanna take emotionally. Okay, so let's see what's your immediate future. Immediate future, your Knight of Wands and the Two of Wands. Oh my God, both a lot of fire. Two of Wands, which is Mars in Aries. Mars is already so fiery, some fiery planet. On top of that is Aries. So I don't know how you are sitting there. You are like on fire. You are on fire. The moment they are gonna start showing a little bit, I think you already know who I'm talking about. If not, but you are gonna get that, the moment you are gonna get this little gesture of affection, of likings, of sincerity from someone, your intuition gonna, like, they are gonna like blow horn, like Capricorn, and you are gonna get this kind of, this is it that I was been feeling like, this is it. And you are like so much impassionate. You are like, I wanna just go full force. I just wanna go full force. This is it, because I have been feeling like that. Now it's time came. But you are not. You are being smart. You don't want to ruin this. So you are holding your horse, Knight of Wands, holding your horse, keeping the rhythm alive inside. But you are holding your wands. You are not letting that passion go. Aries passion, loyalty, focus, initiation, that passion. You are feeling it, but you are not gonna go full force. You are gonna let them come to you. You are gonna let them come to you, because you know that with this energy, with so much fire and so much passion, if you go and charge ahead, it's gonna be, you can burn this opportunity. You have that awareness. You will have that awareness. So you're kind of, it's not holding back. You are calling them. You are calling them. You are opening up your door. You are not shying away. You are not being holding a wall, or you are not being standoffish or anything. You are being open, so that they can come in, so that they can get in this fire together, rather than you go and destroy this with this kind of passion and fire and all this kind of thing. So you're kind of holding your horse and taking things, like you are kind of opening up the door. The door is open. You are inviting. And look at this, the more you invite, their immediate future is, they came initially, what triggered you to feel like that, because they send you something. They are going to show that they are sincere. Their sincerity, their ability to commit, their ability to like be grounded, fired up you already. But the moment you open that door, now they are showing their emotion. Knight of Cups, they are gonna come, and they are gonna be very, this person is very, very romantic. They are gonna do all this kind of silly romantic thing, and it's gonna blow your mind. It's really gonna blow your mind. It's not gonna feel like cliche. It's not gonna feel like cheesy. It's gonna feel genuine, because they are coming from, look at what they're coming from. They're coming from sincerity, because they have Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is about, it's like a Saturn Saturn in Taurus. Taurus is all about, again, like Saturn is all about how to make things real in the reality. Saturn is a father figure. Taurus is about this earthy sensuality, and they are gonna, they with their emotionally they are gonna be so over the top, but it's gonna be so feeling so nice and really gonna feel very romantic, because this over the top expression is backed up by something very solid, something very gentle, something very sincere, something that you want to work with, something that they want to work with. So this is a very beautiful reading. I don't know whether you guys know each other or not, but this is how it's gonna like panning out energetically. I hope you get something out of this, Capricorn, and I will talk to you later. Okay, take care. Bye.